Hi you guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. Today we are reacting to every presidential inauguration is a Jesuit ritual. That's what we have today for today's conspiracy. It is another video by Call Me Kinfolk. Yeah, I'm pretty interested to see what he has to say about this. Now, I will say this. I am one of those people that do feel like get ready to, like, I guess, be upset. I don't care. It's my opinion. Voting don't matter. I honestly feel like they're going to put whoever that they want in that office, they're going to put them in there. Like, to a certain extent, there's things, you know, as citizens that we can do and that it seems like we have the power to do to change certain things if we want them to change or don't like the way it's going. But, you know, just the same way it's how they'll pass a law and it'll appease, you know, the certain number of people or that was offered this law, and then somebody else will come and, you know, make that law no longer be, you know, a law anymore, or change the law and stuff like that. Now it's something different, or they take it away. Yeah, you know, if they want to change something, they're going to do it. If they want to, like I said, I feel like it's the same thing with the president. Whoever they really want in there, that's who is going in to the White House. Now, y'all can say what y'all want. That's just my opinion. Like, I don't know. That's just how I've always viewed it. But let's go ahead and hop right into today's video, and let's see what he has to say, I guess.
Yes, sir. Now, today, we're going to talk about 47th President Donald Trump. Now, it has come out 2 days ago that Donald Trump has officially been inaugurated on Martin Luther King Day as well. Now, without further ado, we're going to tap right in and we're going to see what's going on. Now, first and foremost, the day that this inauguration occurred is January 20th. In other words, 1/20. Written on paper, 120. Presidential inauguration happens to equal 120. When we take the letters, right? This is the reduction cipher. In both of these phrases, we using the same cipher, which means that the letters with double digits get reduced to single digits. This is called the Pythagorean cipher due to the Greek.
Okay, you guys, so for those of you who don't know, I'm still trying to, like, I guess, understand all of this. You know, as far as, like, this gematria stuff, so far what I got is, from my understanding, each letter has a number. So, just very simple. A is 1, B is 2, you know, C is 3, you know, and just, you know, goes up from there or something like that. Right? You know, for those of you who are, I guess, experts in it, yeah. I just think this is another interesting side to me. I think it's interesting to see people, you know, I guess, explaining their conspiracies or, like, you know, their thoughts or whatever, how they feel based off of this whole gematria thing that's apparently, like, been around. Now, me, at first, you know, I've never even heard of gematria, all that, like I said, until I came across this individual's video. I'm just a person that I've always questioned everything, and I guess you would call that a conspiracy theorist. I just simply use, I guess, what you could call common sense. When something seems off, don't seem right, and there seems to be a pattern, you know, throughout history, you know, the past and the present of things. Yeah, I guess they call it a conspiracy when you got a different opinion or feel like, you know, what they're telling you is just very obviously, like, off. So that's just what I operate off of. But this is another side to it, I guess, you know, as far as conspiracy theories go and stuff. And I think it's interesting. So yeah, we figuring this out together, I guess, y'all.
Philosopher Pythagoras, believing that the only true numbers were 1 through 9, no double digits. So that's why this is called the purest cipher, because you're breaking numbers down to the purest form. No double digits, all single. So this is what you happen to get when you take presidential inauguration and when you take inauguration of Donald Trump. Just like it says right here. The inauguration of Donald Trump. equals 120, and that inauguration took place on 1/20. But come on, right? Illuminati equals 120. We about to dive on this.
See, like certain stuff like this is what I'm saying. Even if you're not into the gematria thing, right? Just using like I guess like you could call it your common sense, just natural curiosity. Like, why is that? You know what I'm saying? Questioning things. This is something I've always questioned too when I was younger on the dollar. Why, one, on the American dollar, why do we have a pyramid? And then the words that they have on there too, right? And then when you go down this like whole conspiracy rabbit hole and all of that, it starts to make sense, and you can like connect the dots, like, cause like on, they got the triangle and then like this random eye on the dollar, like, I guess most people feel like, well, I've never noticed that because I'm just spending the money, but like, yeah, for the most part, when you're a kid, but like after you hit a certain age, I guess like you really just, I don't know, randomly one day just look at the dollar or your money, you're like, why is this? What does this have to do with anything? You're not dwelling in it. You're like, oh, okay, whatever. But yeah, when you go, it's off. Like it don't make, what I'm saying? It don't make sense. Like why would they choose this symbol out of all things? Yeah, okay, you guys.
Dive on this a little bit, man, because it's something very interesting about this date that they keep on utilizing, right? And it's a reason behind it, because every single president since Jimmy Carter, who just died, matter of fact, who just died at 100 at completion, that's the first person I let them. That's the first person I let. That's the first person I seen them let get to 100 years old and then die. They always usually die at 99. That usually be the cutoff. You hear me? But they let cuz get to 100. But look, ever since 1977, presidents have been getting inaugurated on this same date of January 20th. Right? And now they gotta add another slot because they gotta throw Trump in there. 120/2025. You hear me? But come on, man, because it's a reason why these new presidents keep on getting inaugurated on this date. They're trying to tell you something about these presidents, right? They're trying to tell you that every time a president gets inaugurated, it's a Jesuit ritual. So that tells you whether Kamala Harris had got in there or Donald Trump who got in there. There are Jesuit puppets.
Who all knew that it was no doubt that Trump was gonna win? I feel like it was just so like this whole drawn out thing that both of them pulling out all these antics, and so it's like, for me personally, I was like, oh my god, we know they're gonna put Trump in there. I know it's gonna be some people like, oh, why could you complain if you think that their voting doesn't matter? I said what I said, okay? It's not changing.
Donald Trump not kicking in the door. He not going through the back door. They opening that bitch, letting them right in. It's all a part of the plan. It's all a part of the plan. Same thing with TikTok. How he supposed at first he wasn't fucking with TikTok. Now, let's bring TikTok back. He trying to get y'all on his side, man. He playing. It ain't nothing but a game, man.
Cause didn't they throw they threw a dang TikTok party for real, didn't they? That I saw. I told y'all on Friday I was making a joke about how they was gonna do that because the way they was cutting up. And I think I saw a clip somewhere where the Shade Room or something, they were showing that the Shade Room was down there talking about TikTok. And y'all see all these people, they love Trump now, like, just based off the fact that he brought TikTok back. Like, they don't care nothing about, they ain't thinking about the policies or nothing. Like, just TikTok. And see, honestly, you can't even, like, be mad at the people, like, at the stuff that they do when it comes to, like, to the people and controlling us and stuff like that. Because, like, I'm not saying it's right, but if you're gonna be that ignorant, I guess, you could say, easy to control, I mean, you kind of asking for it. Like, that's what did it for y'all. People was down there. Trump, Trump, he brought back TikTok. Yeah, like, chill out.
Ain't nothing but a game, man. It's nothing but a game that they're playing on you. This politics Politics is nothing but two sides of the same coin, man.
Yes.
But this is why
these people are not. I hate to keep pausing it, but I'm a reaction channel and I talk. These people are not going to put people in office. This is my opinion. This is why I say I don't think voting matters. They are going to put whoever they want in there. The president can only do so much. The way I look at it is the president is just the face of the country. This is just the face that they give us. But it's people in the background that's really controlling stuff. This is why presidents, they can't just pass laws willy and nilly. You know what I'm saying? It has to be approved and all that. Like, excuse me. They can only do as much as they allow. That's how I look at it. As much as the people that's really running this allow. Because what they say, everybody has a boss. If they really had the power, they're not going to give somebody or one person or even the people, for that matter, that much power to really, change things, like, in their favor. Like, they'll give us a little leeway, but, like, they're not going to give us too much because they work too hard to, take this country and then build it how they want it to be built and how they want it to run. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to give you the opportunity to basically undo what they feel like is all their hard work to get to where they're at now. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Like, I know y'all get what I'm saying. Like, come on, that's just common sense though, right? Come on. Like, all right.
Presidents get inaugurated on 20/1, the 20th of January, 201. The Jesuit order equals 201. The founder of the Jesuit order, Ignatius of Loyola, equals 201. The first Jesuit pope, Pope Francis, who is the head of the Catholic Church in the Vatican, his real birth name, Jorge Mario Bergoglio, equals 201. So this is who these presidents are giving tribute to when they get inaugurated, man. This is why their inauguration date ever since 1977 has remained the same. These are Jesuit rituals that's going on right in front of your face. And yes, Donald Trump is a part of it. Barack Obama, all these people on this list, it don't matter what side they on. It don't matter. Joe Biden.
Look, they had my people so happy when Barack Obama got that. I know y'all was one of them. It's okay though, that we all was, just to turn around and tell us that he is biracial or something like that. They had to let us know. Don't be getting too excited because he ain't full blood. They was trying to put us in our place one day. They say y'all need to calm down. Y'all get a little too excited. Like, when y'all think y'all getting a black president, really brown, but that's a conversation for another day. But as they call it, a black president, he ain't full black, okay? That's basically what they was telling us, I guess. Because they made it a point like, no, this ain't that. Who was the parents again? Because this is another thing too. I need to find that video. Like, I think I saved it, but I came across a video where it was talking about, I don't know if this is true, but how all of the presidents are somehow related. I gotta go find that video. Like I said, I don't know if this is true, but I have to find that video because this will be interesting to hear. Because if that is the case, that is crazy. Yeah, this stuff is deeper than the surface.
It don't matter.
It's deep.
But come on.
That would prove my point even more as to when I say they're gonna put who they want in there.
Right? Because the day that Donald Trump got inaugurated was 31 weeks and 3 days after his birthday. Another connection to the current pope, the current Jesuit pope, the first pope to be a member of the Society of Jesus. So they say, right? This is another tribute to him because this is 31 weeks and 3 days, right? Now my Detroit folks out there will say, oh yeah, that's Detroit right there. But it's a little something deeper than that. Because on March 13th Jorge Mario Bergoglio became the Pope. And this is the same day that Trump becomes the president, on these same numbers that deal with the Pope and the Jesuit order. Well, come on. Come on, man. Because he's also, right, his next birthday, Donald Trump's next birthday, is 145 days after this inauguration. When Jorge Bergoglio, if we just remove his middle name and take Jorge Bergoglio in the ordinal cipher, right, meaning A being the first letter of the alphabet, Z being the 26, add them up. This is what we happen to get, 145. So once again, this inauguration, like I said, with it being simply on the 20th, on the 20th of January. This is a Jesuit ritual. They're giving tribute to the Jesuits and the Pope. That's what it's all circulated around. But come on, right? Because even the votes, even the electoral votes, even if we calculate the electoral votes that Donald Trump received to win the presidential election. Now you would think, Kimfo, shouldn't it be 313? Because that's when Jorge Bergoglio became the Pope, 313, then 313. But look what's so crazy about it. He got 312 electoral college votes, when if we take Jorge Mario Bergoglio in the English language backwards, right? A equals 26 now. See right there? A equals 26. And we take it in reverse and add it up, we get 312. We get 312, man. So even the
yeah, I know it's crazy too. After the election, people were talking about, y'all know, you hear the Roman theories and stuff like that, and consistent stuff, as far as like, there was people saying that, oh, they cheated or something like that, or, you know, who knows?
The electoral votes that he received. We not talking, this number right here, this don't matter. You see the big number. You see the big number, that's what it's about. These small numbers, these 77 million, the population, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's why it's small as hell. This what matters. You feel me? This what it's about. But come on. It's a little survey right here. This little survey right here. This 77 million, and that could be fabricated as well. You see what I'm saying? That don't matter. That's minuscule. You feel me? That's a small factor in this equation. But come on, man, because it's something about the amount of votes that Kamala Harris has as well, and them both combined. This ain't nothing but a ritual, man. Look, if we take the number of electoral votes that Kamala Harris has, she had 226. Anton Sandor LaVey equals 226. Who is Anton Sandor LaVey? What does he have to do with this? Anton Sandor LaVey was an American author, musician, and Levian Satanist. He was the founder of the Church of Satan and the religion of Satanism. He authored several books, including the Satanic Bible, the Satanic Rituals, the Satanic Witch, the Devil's Book, and Satan Speaks. So he is the founder of the Church of Satan, right? And his name equals 226. Kamala Harris got 226. Anton Sandor LaVey. Trump got 320.
And y'all know what's crazy too? Another thing I want to say, if y'all pay attention, literally, all of the demonic stuff is literally around us. Just pay attention. Literally, it's not even that hard. All of the like stuff that they're pushing and stuff that is normalized in the world that I feel like just should not be normalized. It's okay.
Devil equal 312 in Sumerian. This wasn't nothing but a Satan.
We're literally living in the time where what's right is wrong. Like what's right is starting to become wrong. You know, because based off of, I don't know, people's feelings or whatever. Like, but what is right, clearly, very evident to me, that is right, is starting to become wrong. and what is wrong is starting to be justified and become right. Just pay attention.
Satanic ritual.
Y'all know what I'm talking
This
about.
wasn't nothing but a satanic, Luciferian,
It's a lot of wicked stuff going
Jesuit
on.
ritual, Masonic ritual. It's all under the same umbrella, the all-seeing eye. It's all over all of this. Skull and Bones, Freemasonry, these Greek fraternities, the all-seeing eye is over all of it. So it all goes down, it all trickles down under the same umbrella. But come on. Right? Because once again, let's continue, man. The day that the elections was held, right? To the day that Donald Trump has officially become the president. We get a span, right? This occurred on the 2nd month and 16th day of the election. 216. Put 216 together. 216 is a product of 6 times 6 times 6. So now we can see, man, we can see why these electoral votes was distributed the way that they was. This wasn't nothing but a ritual. Nothing but a ritual. Right? Because Donald John Trump was inaugurated 220 days after his birthday, when Donald John Trump equaled 220. It also happened 7 months and 6 days after his birthday. Donald John Trump equals 76. And look at this. Look at this. Look at the connections between Donald Trump and Skull and Bones. Right? 220. Donald John Trump equal 220. The Brotherhood of Death equal 220. The Brotherhood of Death is another name of Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones equals 76. Remember when they was hauling Trump off that stage, when they staged his shooting in his ear?
That miraculously
healed in like a week. Y'all remember when they was carrying him off the stage? Remember the time? It was 3:22. And then on different publications, on different CNN, it was 6:11. Brotherhood of Death equals 6:11 in Latin. So it's like, these are nothing but rituals, man, going on right in front of you. 76. Just like 76 days after the election, Donald John Trump is sworn in. Donald John Trump equals 76. Skull and Bones. Then you seen George Bush there. He's a confirmed member of Skull and Bones.
I don't know.
They got his picture. They got his yearbook picture up on the internet. You can look up his yearbook picture. Him and his father. Yeah, Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones belongs to Yale University. Yale University
y'all
is
see too why some of these universities that are deemed so prestigious, you know, top of the line to get into. That's another thing too, you know, that I've always been like, what makes this, you know, okay. You know, I don't know. They could say, oh, what they gonna say? The testing scores not. Yeah, that was another thing too. They be all right.
I'm a Skull and Bones. Donald Trump's
is set up on purpose. Like, that's all I'm gonna say.
Next birthday is 20 weeks and 5 days after his inauguration. Yale University equals 205. Yale University, Skull and Bones, Brotherhood of Death. Guess what? Donald Trump's birthday is on the 146th day of his inauguration. Brotherhood of Death equal 146. And then that's his birthday, the 14th of June. 146, man. Yeah, these Skull and Bones rituals. And it don't even look like it's nothing on that paper besides his signature. But I could be wrong. It could be some other papers up under there. But look at this first picture right here. It don't look like it's nothing on that paper besides his signature. This how you be looking when you trying to look busy at work, but you really not doing shit. You see what I'm saying? What is Cuz signing? What is he signing? Now, like I said, it might be other papers. up under that. You feel me? But to me, that look like a blank. That look like a blank motherfucking paper that he just posing for the picture. And then who signs with a marker? Who signs?
Like, is that a Sharpie? You gotta stop. Look now.
With a marker instead of a black pen. That look like a marker.
Yeah, that's different. With. That definitely is a marker. You can see the tip.
Reading off through the other papers. Come on,
the tip. Like, y'all, that's a Sharpie. Like, come on, be for real. Like, I was thinking that. See, I was thinking it, but I didn't want to keep stopping the video. Too much to say. Like, is that a Sharpie?
You the president. You supposed to be more
I ain't never seen that.
I know that you ain't supposed to sign no paperwork with no marker.
They said, hold on. Don't nobody got no pen. Just hurry up. Give them the Sharpie. We just need it for the picture. Like,
red ink. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I know about the red ink too. Yeah, you're not supposed to sign paperwork with a red pen either. It's supposed to be either blue or black. Yeah. But he's signing with a permanent eraser, dry eraser board marker.
That paper do look blank though. Maybe it's the angle though. But anyway, ain't no telling.
I believe. Oh, hold on. Okay, this the little. Ooh. Okay, y'all watch this right here. Y'all watch this right here for the grand finale. Now, it's so crazy that the United States currently, right? Because it's not July yet. We in 2025, but we're not in July yet. So, as Donald Trump is sworn in as the president, the United States is 248 years old. President Donald Trump equal 248. And on that note, man, that's all we have for this video today, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments. Appreciate y'all. And look, 76. When was the United States? In 1776, right? 76. Think about the Philadelphia 76ers, right? The 76. That's why he got inaugurated 76 days after the election. Donald John Trump equals 76. But that's all we got for this video, man.
Look, I'll tell you this. The deeper you dive, the more you know what we up against. Yeah. Whoa, got our work cut out for us, because these people it's deep. It goes way deeper than the surface. You talking about people that's planning out stuff, decades in advance, and then they moving and doing certain stuff based off certain dates and certain, I don't know why people be finding this stuff so hard to believe either though, because y'all, like, literally in ancient times, or not, back in the day, they doing stuff, practicing, worshiping these different gods and deities, and doing stuff like sacrificing kids. I mean, hello again, just even what America was built off of. Why do y'all think this stuff is a surprise? Like, and then you hear stuff with bad things or inappropriate things, you could say whatever, that in the news, or it comes out about like people doing stuff to kids and stuff like that. It's messed up. Surprised? No, because the people are sick. They're sick, and when you realize that, like I said, if you pay attention, everything around us that like literally gets pushed, and just finding out like what a lot of stuff of like foundations and stuff are like is built off of, it's demonic. It's all sick. It's so like I said, if you're a parent, like I always say, ain't nothing wrong with being protective. You should be overprotective. They call it being overprotective. You should be a parent and be protective. It ain't overprotective. You need to be protective. Okay? Let people talk and say, oh, you being overprotective, this. Ain't nobody saying wrap your kid in bubble wrap. But you should be questioning people that's around your kids and make sure you on your P's and Q's. It don't matter if they, who they are, doctors, police, teachers, any of that. Like, you should still be, like I said, on your P's and Q's. Make sure you stay on top of it, noticing any, like, little subtle changes in your kids or something off that eyes. Because, you know what? I'm about to go somewhere else, y'all. I'm about to take y'all somewhere else. Let me stay on this. Like I said, all in all, I want y'all to take away from that little sidetrack I just did. You be a parent. You should be a protective. You should be protective because this world is sick out here. Just this video alone, what I want to say about it though, let me bring y'all back over here because you know I'm about to get the rambling and we about to take a detour off the road and we gonna be in a whole nother location we not even supposed to be in right now. Because this is how I do. So let me reel it back in, okay? This stuff is way deeper than the surface. A lot of stuff that we see, like I said, even if you're just not into the numbers thing, like I said, I'm just the type of person that, I don't know, I just naturally can like look at a lot of stuff and be like, yeah, something don't seem right about that. Or like, just like I said, just common sense, just knowing like what just even this, you know, country was built off of. This stuff is all by design. Like, people run around thinking this stuff is just, a lot of this stuff is coincidence or like it just happened to happen. No, this stuff is by design. Like, they built this country how they want it to be built. They built and they continuing to build it a certain way according to, as kinfolk would call it, you know, the script. But you know, and some would say like me, whatever you want to call it, script or shoot, their plan. This stuff is planned out. If you ask me, in my personal opinion, this stuff is planned out. One, two. In my opinion, this was all just what they call it, a trick and pony show. And that what the older folks call it? Yeah. This was all just a trick and pony show. If you ask me, Kamala knew Donald Trump was gonna win. She knew the play. In my opinion. They already knew who was going to win. This was just a show for us. And Kamala, I don't appreciate you bringing out all those brown folks, them celebrities you chose to try to bring out to act like, you know, that's representing the people and all that, doing all that booty popping, booty shaking as if that's just all our people stand for. I don't like that. First of all, y'all need to stop playing with my people and doing stuff like that, okay? Because y'all, out of all the people y'all could have chose to bring out there to come and sit up here and tell the people to vote for Kamala, y'all want to bring out the people that y'all control or whatever, you know, to push out certain stuff to the masses and certain groups of people that represents like the most like low vibrational stuff. Like, you know what? I'm about to go somewhere else again. Hold on, let me bring it back. But I just wanted to say that because I caught that. But yeah, you guys, this video was pretty interesting to say the least. I know we've all, if you haven't, you know, I heard some stuff about the Bushes now. Crazy when they come to that whole brotherhood of death thing and all of that. Like I said again, for people who thinking that these secret societies aren't real, I don't know why. I don't know why. I mean, they literally, you know, give you the baseline of it all, which is fraternities. You know, certain people getting jobs out here based off of who, you know, who they know and certain fraternities that they were in. Even if you're not in a fraternity, like I said, if you just pay attention, y'all, they have a lot of these sayings that we be hearing. They're not saying it for no reason. Like the truth, really, if you just pay attention, be right there in our face. It's like they just give us little breadcrumbs. You just gotta piece it together. You know, it's not, and it ain't even rocket science. Like I said, if you just pay attention, they literally tell us it's not what you know, it's who you know. You have people who are literally, and I know this for a fact, literally will get passed up for a job that they are actually qualified for, and it'll be given to somebody who ain't even qualified or probably even close to being qualified for it, just simply based off the fact of who they know that's in the company or who they're connected to. You get what I'm saying? And they'd rather just bring them in, train them for the job that you already know. You're already ready to go, basically go in there and get ready, you know, and get started. So, hey, that's just one example. Like, yeah, keep on thinking that everything is a conspiracy and it's not secret societies and secret groups behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, making certain things happen, like I said, going the way that they actually want it to go. And this is not just what do you got? This is not just I'm always losing the words that I want to say. Like, this mama brain is no joke. This is not just alone, just, you know, closed off to America. This is like, you know, it could be any country. Like, we've heard crazy stuff that go on over there with the world leaders and all that in other countries. Like, humans are selfish, and you know, they obviously can be very corrupt too. You know, good or corrupt. So you cannot be surprised to find out that your government, your country, your world leaders are not telling you 100% of the truth, and they're possibly giving you one thing to make it seem like this is for a good cause, but in the background it's for more corrupt reasons, okay? Because they're humans in control of a whole lot of other humans. They have a lot of power. When you give somebody that much power, it seems like, in my opinion, they're bound to be corrupt. Like, something, it's always something corrupt underneath if you dig deep enough. And that's just the sad world that we live in. So that's it for this video, you guys. If you guys made it until the end of this video, thank you guys for watching, of course, because you know I be talking. And you guys, don't forget, I do post Monday through Friday, and for specific uploads, you guys just check that down in the description box below. Bye.